All right, Megan. And let's get you back to the breaking news. The Halloween celebration became deadly with a shooting in downtown Orlando. 2 people died. 8 in all were shot. So those 6 injured were taken to Orlando Health Hospital. And that's where we find WESH 2's Sheldon Dutes for us this morning. Sheldon, what's the latest from authorities from there?
And Jason, we are just a mile away from where that shooting happened. So yes, some of the people who got shot in that shooting overnight were brought here to ORMC. We just got an update from the hospital about some of the conditions of the people who were transported here. Some of them are critical, at least 2 of them are critical, but they are stable. A couple others who were shot are also stable this morning. Again, a very broad term for how they're doing this morning, and a couple others were discharged. We're still working to get some more information about the conditions of some of the people who were released. Presumably they are okay. But again, ORMC is not too far away from where that shooting happened, and we'll stay on top of this throughout the morning and have updates on the other people's conditions as we learn more.
Sheldon Dutes live for us there outside the hospital in Orlando. Police are saying the suspect in this case was a 17-year-old who has now been taken into custody.
We continue our team coverage with Bob Hazen, who's live at the scene. And Bob, as we mentioned at the top of the hour, this teen has been arrested before.
Yeah, according to the police chief, he had an arrest for a robbery in the past. We don't know exactly what happened with that, but of course they are familiar with this 17-year-old boy. And the shooting happened right behind me here. This is Orange Avenue at Pine Street where we're standing, but the next block over is Central, and that's where the first shots were fired around 1 o'clock this morning. And we do have surveillance video from Orlando police that shows that whole scene unfold, and I want to show that to you. You can see big crowds of people out there in the middle of Orange Avenue. They start running when the shots are fired, and the suspect runs away along with them. The victim falls to the ground, and we are told that the suspect then ran to a second location right down the street, about another block down to Washington Avenue, and there opened fire, again killing another person. As Sheldon said, a total of 8 people were shot during this. According to a witness who I talked to just a few minutes ago, he was right there when the first shooting happened. He said the huge crowd started going one direction. There was about 3 or 4 minutes that passed. Then they heard more gunshots and the crowd came running back with even more panic coming the other direction. So a very chaotic scene for all the people who were out here. And fortunately, Orlando police were able to catch that 17-year-old suspect at that second location at Orange and Washington. And I want to play some video, some sound here from the Orlando police chief this morning talking about his officer's response to this attack.
During this night, we had about 100 officers who were working in detail, spread out, and as you can see in all the videos, the officers responded very quickly. The officers did a great job. They responded right when they heard the shooting. You know, as everybody else is running, they're not. They're sitting in a position looking for a shooter. They found a shooter and they took him down.
And once again, just to reiterate, 17 years old, that's that suspect in this shooting right now. That person is in custody. We also know that according to Orlando police, they had run-ins with that person in the past for that robbery charge. We are working to get more information, though, about what might have led up to this. Orlando police say at this time they can't say for certain what the motive for the shooting was. They say it appears that at least the first victim, possibly the second victim, were both targeted by this young man, but at this point they can't say with 100% certainty whether it was a targeted shooting. Reporting live in downtown Orlando, Bob Hazen, WESH 2 News.